Welcome to the video installing MedFOES. In this video I'm going to show you how to go to the MedFOES website, download the installer package, install it, and confirm that your installation is working. Before we start though, you need to make sure that your system has Java installed and that Java is in the system path. On a Microsoft Windows platform such as the one we're using for this demonstration, you would click on the Start menu, go to Programs, Accessories, Command Prompt, and there you could type Java --version. And if you hit return or enter, you should see information on what version of Java is installed on your system. If you don't see this, Java may not be installed or may not be in your path. Refer to the URLs on the screen to download Java and make sure that it is in your path. Also at this juncture, I'd like to note that the installer and the program work on multiple platforms. It should work on Microsoft Windows, as we'll do today, also on Mac OS, and on various flavors of Linux, although the installation procedures might vary a little bit on those other platforms. So, to get the installer, visit the website medfoes.sourceforge.net, and at the very top of the page you'll have a download link. We click on that, and then at the top of the download list there's a link for the most current version of the software, so we'll click on that, and in 5 seconds our download begins. So we'll choose to save the installer file and we'll wait for that to download. Okay, now that the download is complete, we can right click on that item on the list and open it. I'll put in my administrator password, and we should have the installer available to us now. So we'll click next. We'll accept the license agreement. The software is in the public domain. And for the packages you'd like to install, I recommend you do all of them. Install everything that's available. Let's close the web browser back there so you can see. They don't take up much room, 3 megabytes. And this is the default path where the program will be installed. Make note of this so that you know where to find documentation and other information that will be put into the installation directory. We'll create that. Okay, installation is successful. Now we have the option also to set up shortcuts. Again, I recommend this just for convenience. And we're done. Now, to confirm that the software installed correctly, we can go to the Start menu, over to All Programs, and we should have an entry now for MedFOES, which we see right here. In there you'll see entries for starting a graphical user interface, a GUI for MedFOES and for MedFOES P, also some shortcuts which give you information on where to find documentation and samples, and a shortcut to where you can uninstall the software should you wish to do that. Let's start with making sure that our installation was successful by starting the GUI for MedFOES. So we click on that, and we should see this, which is the graphical user interface to the MedFOES agent-based simulation program. We'll be going through some details on how to use this later on. I'd also like to show you, though, that there are a number of useful bits of information inside your installation directory. So if we go to the Program Files, MedFOES, you'll see that there is a Docs directory. This contains documentation like the papers, manual for the software, which I highly recommend you look at, and also licenses. Also, the samples directory is useful for getting us started. We'll be using this in one of the subsequent demonstrations. That's all for now. Thank you.